did want to check out why did MW3 Remastered die so fast. I was actually thinking about like downloading this and setting it up because COD's been boring the fuck out of me. So I did kind of want to check out this video. It's only 8 minutes. Let's see what the boy Zeffy's talking about.
1 month was unfortunately how long this lasted. How did an enormous amount of the OG Call of Duty fanbase want?
See, I wasn't sure if this died just because, like, did they get like cease and desisted like the last time this happened when they offered, when Remaster went on sale, everybody bought it, they installed the mod, then they cease and desisted it, and it went back to the regular price or some like slimy shit like that. So I wasn't sure if the same thing was gonna happen with this.
And shouting that it would do infinitely better than the current Call of Duties ever would, but end up not
I
playing.
hate Activision.
For a PC-only client with no crossplay, the player base was averaging 800 to 1,200 players online every day for the first couple of weeks. Suddenly, it's experiencing an 80% dip in its population. It's currently averaging 200 players online during its peak hours, but why is that? Why did everyone suddenly leave the game?
I love NW. MW3 is still my favorite Call of Duty.
Some ended up going back
to
my
first Call of Duty and
Black Ops 6, just like any
the one
other
I was
PC
most asked
client.
at.
Plutonium, IW4X, IW5X, 6X, all died off. However, this remaster died faster than those clients. The worst part is, people are playing those clients instead of this remaster. Despite the hype for this classic Call of Duty title, several issues turned players
Wait, is Plutonium still around?
So let's break it down.
He said it died, but...
Before I begin, this video isn't discrediting the passionate hard work from the small development team, Horizon Modern Warfare. This is constructive criticism and voicing my honest concerns about this client, the player base, and the community itself. So you finally download the game, you click to play online, you go to your classes, suddenly you realize not every weapon on MW3 is there just yet. I mean, where's the L11? Right now, this client only provides a portion of MW3. The developers are currently still adding new stuff to the game. So let's
put the L11 in?
There's only 10 MW3 maps that were implemented. The game is also missing some of its MW3 kill streaks and the specialist perks. As it's developed from a small team and of course carried forward from H2M, the bright side is that there are a crazy mix of COD 4 MW2 maps for people to experience. The crazier part is that tons of people still have yet to experience that MW2 remastered part of this client. It's literally all right in front of you. Although with the small addition of the MW3 expansion pack, that unfortunately wasn't the problem. Now you're excited because you see that majority of the stuff...
Wait, did I hear? I'm sorry, I can't get past they didn't have the L11 in. That's my favorite sniper rifle of all time.
Click to play online. You go to your classes. Suddenly you realize not every weapon on MW3 is there just yet. I mean...
He said is? It's not like he said... I think he meant isn't, but he said is. Wait, the MSR... AS50, Barrett... How the fuck... You have the... Wait, is this the other sniper? The semi-auto that was in MW3? I never used that one, so I don't know what the fuck it was called.
Where's
the MSR?
Right now, this client only provides a portion of MW3. The developers are currently still adding new stuff to the game, so let's not disregard that. There's only 10 MW3 maps that were implemented. The game is also missing some of its MW3 kill streaks and the specialist perks. As it's developed from a small team and of course carried forward from H2M, the bright side is that there are a crazy mix of COD 4 MW2 maps for people to experience. The crazier part is that tons of people will still have yet to experience that MW2 remastered part of this client. It's literally all right in front of you. Although with the small addition of the...
I don't want to bother getting it because it was going to get shut down.
Unfortunately wasn't the problem. Now you're excited because you see that majority of the stuff you once loved when you were a kid are all part of this game. From Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3.
This is a fire combination.
You go search a match, but wait. You're hit with a nasty, colorful server browsing list. Yup, it's a disaster. It's a lot to read, but let's...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Adding matchmaking is...
I ain't gonna lie, when I see like servers like that, shit, that always turn me off in any game. In any FPS game. Like, maybe because I'm not originally like from a, like, I grew up on console first. I don't like, I was like, I hate having to browse for a server.
It's easier said than done when it comes to these clients. Hence why Plutonium, IW4X, and such don't have it. But let's look past it for now and focus on what the servers are providing. Servers with 24/7 Dome, Shipment, and Rust were shortly dominated because Camel Grinders flocked to these small chaotic maps to rack up kills for the weapon challenges. Fun for some,
Hot take, but I hate Shipment.
It's repetitive. leaving other servers deserted. This made map variety very, very stale. Felt like I was playing the same 5 maps over and over again. For the players that played it, you know you had the same 5 rotations as I did. Hard Hat, Mission, Dome, Shipment, and Rust. There are 46 playable maps in Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. Why are we playing less than 10 more than half of the
I mean, those were the most popular maps, though, even at the time. Like, everybody voted for what? Yeah, Mission was always played. Dome was always played. Sea Town, what's it called? Sea Town? I feel like, yo, I actually fuck with Sea Town. I feel like Sea Town was underrated. But Arcaden was also one of my favorite maps. Apparently, a lot of people like Bootleg. I don't like Bootleg. But that makes, I mean, that kind of makes sense, though.
Better yet, why do we praise most of these maps are...
Dude, why are all the maps good back then? Like, were some better? Some were better. Yeah, they can't make good maps anymore.
We never want to play any of them. Personally, that just infuriates me. But back to the topic. As camo grinders play a part of the...
I don't know if this is a hot take. I'm sorry, I keep pausing. But I feel like everybody says let's bring back like old maps from old Call of Duties, and people are saying, oh, we want new maps and stuff. But like, what if they just reskinned like the whole aesthetic of the old maps to bring them back? Like, they were honest about it, but like they didn't try to like pass it off as a whole brand new map. But they just like they did with in Ghost, what they did with Strike Zone and Dome. Like, the layout's basically the same shit, but it's like different, and the sightline's a little different, everything like that. But the layout's basically the same. Like, why can't they just do that? I feel like that's always, that would be a good idea.
As a sniper, myself, us snipers, we are guilty as well. There were way too many sniper-only lobbies at one point.
I never liked sniper-only lobbies.
Fragmenting the player base, leaving the purpose of the client stranded. With those 2 diverse players alone, there were more issues at hand. Every player played a part of the client's population, from the camo grinders, the snipers, the sweats, the 9 to 5 dudes that are just trying to chill and relive the glory days. All together, help populate the game. The stem of the problem can arguably be the server admins, as they are tweaking the in-game weapon stats from what the original H2M developers desired. From inside sources, admins are changing the game's fundamentals due to a mass request from the player base. Now, is the community at its own fault for destroying the player base on the client? Well, let's break this theory even further. What were the issues that caused the players to demand changes? Well, the harsh truth that most players aren't ready to hear is that these games had broken mechanics. Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks were broken. No one wants to die by those kill streaks, by someone who just camped for them all game. Isn't that ironic?
That's a fact.
Players are starting to realize how rage-inducing that was. Now, to counter your argument, Mike, well, we'll just use the launchers like the Stinger to take it out. Right, but then you do that and half the lobby leaves. At this point, it's bare bones warfare. Look, I'm all for the idea of destroying streaks, but everyone is chasing that same dopamine of calling the AC-130 or Chopper Gunner just to wipe the entire lobby. People are grown up now and realize they don't want to deal with that shit, so they leave. And sadly, that's exactly why
and you can't really blame them either.
Was created. There's no winning. You can try to come up with a solution, but then the core argument drives straight back into, well, you're changing the game from what it used to be. It won't be the same. No matter what, not everyone will be happy towards the end. And it will drive a good portion of the population.
Yeah, you're not going to please everybody.
The fun part is stomping noobs. Not playing competitively in our 30s and thinking, yeah, I need to prove another grown-ass man why I'm better than him at Call of Duty. I mean, dude, how delusional can we be? As those problems surfaced, keyboard and mouse players were being driven away by how strong the controller aim assist is on this client. You think?
Well, gaming's just different now, bro. We're never getting these like the glory days back, bro. It's over. Like, it's just, they're just distant memories at this point. Like, there's no way. Like, if they brought back like a remaster of, I think, any of the old CODs, it would not last. It would die very quick. I feel like that's just the honest truth. As much as like we probably play the shit out of them, and some people will probably keep playing them, but it just won't feel the same. People don't play the same. I wouldn't be surprised if they added an element of like skill-based matchmaking in a remaster, so it wouldn't even feel the same. And like he said, like a lot of the old games are full of fucking bullshit, honestly. So I think if they brought back one of the, like, if Activision themselves brought back a game to remaster it, it just would not feel the same. Like, even like Black Ops 2 remaster, if they ever did that, it still wouldn't hit. I think the nostalgia would, like, initially, but after that, it just fucking wouldn't. But then what they have to do, though, is fix the make all the old Call of Duties like safe to play, so people can't get fucking like just like hacked and
Call of Duty aim assist is
doxxed
bad?
and
No,
whatever
this
the
kind is
hell.
worse. This was already a concern before the MW3 expansion.
And that's another thing too. Now you're mixing keyboard and mouse players with the controller players in a game that was originally not even crossplay. So I thought that's another aspect. Gaming's just different, bro, across the board now.
Secretly,
For these
some
old games, at
players
least.
would take advantage of an exploit that would give them aim assist on keyboard and mouse, giving themselves a way further advantage than controller players. Now, look, picking sides is rough, especially when your friend is on the opposing side, with no matchmaking at hand. This makes it difficult for friends to game with each other. You can't party out with other people on majority of the servers, and dude, if you wanted to, it would
That's another
force
good
you to
point.
go against a friend or gamble when you will play with each other. Some servers didn't allow you to pick teams, which led to animosity. While some servers did, it made the team balancing very unfair,
The gang said
leading
title
people
lead,
to not
please.
join the server because they knew who's in there, leaving the servers to die. Dying by your friends, dying by controller players, dying by kill streaks that were farmed from your terrible
It's just not the
teammates,
same experience as
altogether
it
can be
was,
rough.
bro.
But with the unforgivable
It's just
stun
not.
grenade and flash grenade spamming, bad weapon balancing makes everything so much worse. But thankfully, the HMW developers have been talking about reworking the game and adding MW3's perk system in the next upcoming updates. Now, with that being said, we'll
Oh,
be
so it's
able
not
to
even
get
in
Blast
there.
Shield from Modern Warfare
So it's not
3,
even like
which
so MW3 Remastered isn't really even like MW3 Remastered. It's like elements from MW3 kind of modded into it because it's not fully there yet. Like I understand it's a mod still, but it's like it's missing like the perks system and the L11, and it's like it's missing like pieces on top of all the all the fact that it's not the same shit as it was. So on
worked
top
a
of the
lot like
crossplay
TACMASK.
and
You were
the
able to
server
counter
browser
stuns
and
and
everything.
flashes. It significantly worked so much better than the Blast Shield and MW2. Now we don't have to deal with the requests.
Classic clip. Classic. I love Jeb, bro.
Oh man, guys, all these
Jeff is
issues-
still a huge inspiration of mine just to be gaming, bro. I still would like to do cut comms, but I feel like with skill-based matchmaking, I can't just vibe on COD and just do cut comms like I would like to. I mean, I guess I could probably do on like Splitgate or something like that, but I don't know. That's why I actually looked up this game. I wanted to check out this game because I was looking at it last night to see like, should I get NWR Remastered to install this mod and shit? But I don't know. After seeing this, I might wait a little bit. I didn't originally get it because I thought I was gonna cease and desist
choose
it again.
playing a small increment of the MW3 Remaster, an eyesore server browser, repetitive map pools, toxic lobbies, unbalanced gameplay, and no proper matchmaking, piled up, it's driving players away. MW3 Remastered
Understandable.
still has a lot of potential to still repopulate and drive the players back in, but these
Bro, what?
flaws are making it tough to stick around for most. What do you think that killed the experience for you? Drop your thoughts below. If you want to help populate the HMW servers, a tutorial to download with controller settings will appear here. Thank you for watching.
Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe we'll stream it one of these days. But I don't know, man. I do miss the old days where we could just like let's get on COD and just like we don't have to worry about skill based or sweating and shit. Thing is, I got no problems. I like sweating on games, but it's just like I don't know. It'll just never be the same, bro. COD will never be the same. It's so sad. It's so sad.